Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Neysa. And this is
Go Ladies, a podcast about navigating life, love,
and so much more
from a 40-plus perspective. I hope tomorrow will bring a better you, a better me. I know that we'll show this world we got more we could be.
Come on now, Tevin!
I know. Lower register, guys. I'm still on vocal rehab.
Oh, I forgot you could be talking no way.
Praise the Lord. No, I can talk. I'm much better than I was last week.
All right. Hey, everybody.
Hi, y'all.
We are back.
Yes.
We still standing.
We're here.
I feel like candy. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
We're still here. But before we get into it,
yes,
like, comment, subscribe, share, follow us on all the platforms.
All of them.
All of them, including YouTube.
You should right now because a lot to be saying.
Yeah. So join the community.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
nice.
of course, hey, we had to start with Quincy.
Yes.
Because Quincy done gone on to glory.
He did. He did.
Can we just talk about, like, Quincy and Gordon Parks, to me, are Black Renaissance excellence.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Gordon Parks, and I feel like Gordon.
Yes.
I love him in my heart.
I know. Gordon was
then,
fine. He was fine.
Come on now.
I know, I'm sorry. He was
and then Quincy, the multi-genre, multi-hyphenate, amazingness, music flowed through him.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I mean, we have people who are greats.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're genre.
Right.
We see some greats now cross over here and there. Heck, Beyonce's a great. She's crossed over into different things. However, Quincy, from Sinatra to movie soundtracks.
Yes.
To the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. To There I go. That's your song. That's my song. Okay. We did the Moody's Move for Love, girl. With Rochelle, for real.
Yeah.
You know, it's my jam.
I love the cutest chick joint.
Girl. So, he deserves all the flowers.
Yeah.
I this is going to sound jacked up, but I wish that he had passed on a different week. So he could have got the full tribute that he needed.
Yeah.
It will be interesting to see what the Grammys do with him.
Yeah.
But he deserves
all
his own special.
Yeah, he does.
Give me a 2-hour, we have a little concert downtown, somebody died.
Yeah.
You know, the so-and-so he did concert. I think.
Fill in the blank.
Fill the blank. So-and-so he did concert. I think he deserves the Legacy of Quincy Festival.
Okay, I like that. I wonder what his family is working on.
You know?
Yeah.
Just have different genres on different nights because he touched so much. That man.
Yeah. I wonder what his family's working on. I mean, because they're all, you know what I mean? All the kids he got, they're in the industry. You know what I mean? So I don't, it should be something big, but we'll see how they choose to honor their father and then what the industry does.
But if you have a Quincy festival,
okay,
I would love to do PR and communications for that.
Rashida.
So just call me up.
Kadada.
We'll do it together.
Yeah.
And, or look, if you have it, I'll buy a ticket. Or we can do social media.
We can do social for you.
So many things.
Holler.
But we're here to help you celebrate your daddy.
Kadada, I used your name as my fake name when I was in college.
Oh, then there. You're in.
So we're friends.
We're friends. Yeah.
We're friends.
I was Bridget in college.
Bridget.
Yeah. But I can't say her whole name because she ran for office recently. But we went to high school together, but she was a year older than me.
Okay.
And so she just reported her license as missing, and I got to use it because we looked alike. And so I was her.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know all our information by heart because I'm Bridget.
I didn't know all that, but
yeah.
I was Kadada.
I was Bridget.
And my friend was Arnell Simpson because they were best friends in real life.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. The things we do.
Yeah.
That's before all the internets. Folks, now I'm going to call you right now to make sure I get your real number.
God.
Don't call me right now.
Please don't.
Don't call me right now.
I almost got hemmed up.
Because I lied.
As a result, yeah.
777-9311 is not my number.
That's all right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I love that we're able to laugh. We're laughing.
I was just thinking that.
We're
you know
laughing. Why?
We're in the space of black women.
Come on.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Black women.
Welcome, black women. We love y'all.
Yep.
We see you. Okay, we are you. So Neysa and I, of course, in the planning for this show, we knew we'd have to talk about election aftermath, however it went. And you see Neysa's face. Neysa and I both have gotten this in our 9 to 5, but it's me asking you, how are you right now? How are you?
You know I ain't right.
Okay, I knew the answer. They don't.
Oh, I ain't right.
Okay.
I ain't right. So before we even had this conversation, I told Faith, I said, I'm not doing pain porn for racists. Not doing that. Mm-mm. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Just
There's
fuck
that.
you.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say is this. Never have I felt more unsafe.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I felt unsafe in 2016.
Okay.
And was depressed in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
You're not that lucky this time.
Right.
Yeah. I'm unsafe, and I'm pissed.
Mm. And she's saying that with a grin, so I'm reading between the lines.
I'm unsafe, and I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's actually the more dangerous of the two. Mm-hmm. For me and for you, honestly. So, yeah.
We talk about the hedge.
Yeah. So, that's where I am. Yeah. I am unsafe, and
you're pissed.
Okay. Because if 7 out of 10 voted for him, and you know which demographic I'm talking about, I'm working really, really hard to trust the words that are coming out of people's mouths. And let's not act like there wasn't already a tenuous relationship there anyway.
Right. I'm like, right? Yeah.
I mean, just to, call a spade, the relationship between white and black women has been fraught for years. Yeah. And, probably since the inception of the country, just to put it bluntly. And we make progress, and there's suffrage and there's, things that, bring us together to work for a common goal. But it always feels like once the goal is reached, you're like, fuck y'all, thank you for your help. And then that's it.
And, you've pointed out before how their end goal, they hold up white male patriarchy.
Yes.
No matter what lip service they give us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so to have throughout this entire election, all the posts, I understood the assignment and I'm this and I'm that, and all the lip service that was given. And to see the numbers go up. Yeah. 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 Yep. Can't trust them, Public Enemy said. So that's just where I am.
Okay.
And I'm having a hard time with it.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not alone there. Processing it. I've shared with you, and I wanted to lean into the physical and mental health side of it, but physical. I believe I had a direct physical reaction. I injured myself, not like cutting or anything like that. My back went out, and it had never gone out before, and it was the day after, and because I didn't know how or where to channel what I was feeling. One, I was already sick prior, and for me, working out is a huge part of that. So I haven't really been able to work out or do anything. And once, I got home, because I didn't take off. I know a lot of people did. I didn't. For me, I was okay to work. That's how some people process too. You work. I shared with Neysa, I let out a holler, not a scream. It was I scared myself. I just hollered. And the next thing I know, I'm like, I can't move. I was on the floor and I couldn't move and I hurt my back. And I'm like, oh my God, I am really, I'm hurting. Yeah. And it's affecting my physical being. And I don't like this feeling.
I get it.
I'm not trying to go to the hospital and be like, Neysa, I'm in the hospital. because I didn't know where to channel. I didn't, and I want to thank you for holding safe space for us to be in community and try and process and work through things. So yeah.
So for those that don't know, I had a brunch on Wednesday. And I already had it planned, right?
Yeah.
I said, no matter what happens,
you did.
we will be together to process that. And let me tell you about the Lord. God is good.
All the time.
Because there are times where I will have something and I'll do it, and I don't know really why. And like when I painted my house downstairs, I painted my house and I was like, oh, it feels new to me. I'm not, so all those things. So God be, for all the things I do, I thank you, God, because you be keeping me together.
Hello.
And so I'm going to be honest, I was inebriated from Tuesday all the way through Wednesday. So I didn't want us to come and plot and plan.
Right. Yeah.
And I told them that. I want us to come and be together and be in a safe space, be able to breathe in a safe space. Yeah. You know? Yeah. We didn't even do a whole lot of political talk.
No.
Because it was just like everybody's wrestling with that. And I know you have to process that. And I think that too often we expect Black women, especially, take a hit, bounce back with a plan. Take a hit, bounce back with a plan. I ain't playing this shit right now. I needed to sit here for a second and process.
Yeah.
And then come up with a plan for me, not for you.
Not for you. Yeah.
You know?
Agreed. Yeah.
And so that's what I wanted us to do, and that's what we did. And
thank you.
Yeah, so it was good.
It was.
It was good.
It
and
really,
people were like,
really
that's what I needed. And I think that's what we all needed. We needed a moment to get off the matrix, get off the grid, and just be like, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I said I was drunk from Tuesday through Wednesday, I really was. I was inebriated for all those days. And then was drunk again Thursday night and drunk again Friday night.
Now today, you being Denzel on flight. Go ahead. I drank all those days. You Denzel. Go ahead, Denzel.
Hence why today I have regular tea. You got special tea.
I got special tea.
I ain't got special tea today because I was like, look, and here's the deal. I mean, it was a conscious decision. I don't move, real G's move in silence. I don't make moves without knowing me.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I knew that that's how I was processing and shit.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And
I gave myself the time to do so.
Absolutely.
My goal was to get back on the good foot on Sunday. I'm actually getting back on the good foot today.
Okay.
Just because you can't, my thing, you can't stay there. You can't buy no condo there.
No real estate.
Right.
Yeah.
You can sit down, take your shoes off.
Yeah.
Have a hotel room.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you can't buy no real estate in Pity. And and other people might take longer.
Correct.
Your capacity is not mine and mine is not yours.
Take the time you need. Do what you need to do.
Yes.
Take care of you, though.
Take care of you.
Take care of you. Lean into mental health resources. Yep. Your physical health. Be mindful of that.
Oh, I'm going to the doctor next week.
Yeah. Yeah. You said that.
I can't breathe. I haven't had active asthma. And I know 15 years.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have an inhaler anymore.
Right.
Like, look at the Lord.
Amen. So you need to go get that checked out.
I can't. Like, there'll be times I'm like, I'm struggling to catch air. And I realized and made the decision last night actually to call my doctor. Now, Mama, you're going to be mad at this next statement. You just rock with it.
Okay.
Tell me about it Thanksgiving. But not before that.
Right.
Okay. But last night I was like going to bed and I was like, can't breathe. And my heart's racing. And I'm like, now look at here, Lord. I don't need to be having no heart attack and dropping dead today.
Okay.
I got company at the house. I know he don't really care about that. Right. His name is in the book.
But we be talking to him, yeah.
Just my homie. We talk.
Right. Absolutely. I mean?
So I was like, hey,
real conversation.
I'm going to call the doctor next week. I'm going to figure all this out on Monday. I said, but let me just get through, until then.
Yeah.
And I got up this morning. So, hallelujah. But yeah, I'm just, my body is tired.
And I'm proud of you for recognizing the signs. Sisters, recognize the signs. This, for you, it might not be a push through moment. And Neysa knows. Neysa's a push through girl. But your body gives you the signs. It really does. For me, I get anxious and I feel it in my chest whenever I'm anxious or stressed. I do. So I had some of that bubbling. And then, but please just be mindful of that. Do not push through. If it's not a push through moment for you, it's not a push through moment. Call your doctor. Do what you need to do, but take care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we talk to the few allies that are out there?
Okay.
Hey, girl. Hey. We know you're feeling it too. Because there are a few true allies out there.
There are.
Who are truly feeling it too. And you recognize your privilege and you're wondering what you can do to help in this moment.
Yeah.
In this moment, be quiet. Be quiet. Don't ask us how we're doing. It's like asking somebody who has their leg cut off. Well, how you doing today? Well, bitch, I ain't got no leg.
Read the room. We discussed that. Please read the room.
People are going to need a little extra space and grace to process, especially Black women.
Right. Yeah.
Give us the space and grace to process. We are resilient. We are strong. We are all those things. Yes, we're going to go back to work and do the thing, whatever. Yeah. But give us the space and the grace. I don't want your tears. I don't want that. No, I don't want your tears.
Listen, I know.
I don't want your, well, how are you doing? I don't want the, man, I never thought. I don't want the, and this is the one I really don't want. What? I mean, we should all just come together now that it's done. We know you done.
Hell, what? All right. Neysa said leave us alone. Let's just start there. If you do that one thing, you're on to something.
Right.
Don't ask us nothing. Just leave us alone.
Yeah. I had someone hit me up.
Yeah.
And I know this person wasn't thinking. But they hit me up and asked me for a job recommendation the day after.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. I'm guessing they weren't melanated.
And you can ask me next week.
Right.
You know? It's like, okay, case in point. We worked in news for a lot of years.
We did.
On this side, on the PR side now, and I'm pitching a story to a news station. Before I pick up the phone or send the email, I check that station's social and website. Is anything breaking right now that I'm not aware of? So that I'm not tone deaf when I reach out. Talking about, can you come to this ribbon cutting?
I know, ribbon cutting.
And you got a school shooting going on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So before you ask somebody for something over the next, I'm going to say week and a half.
Yeah.
Pause and be like, let me see if they posting angrily.
Absolutely.
Because
that's a good tip. Yeah. So check the socials.
Yes.
Yeah.
Read the room and give it some space and grace.
Yeah.
Because, of course I'm going to circle back.
Right.
But in that moment, I was just like, this bitch.
Right, yeah.
Like,
Nah, this ain't it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, there's space and grace.
Yep.
Space and grace.
That part.
And when people are being abnormally quiet, let them.
Oh, Lord.
Let them.
That's a word.
Let them.
Agreed. We know.
If I'm being quiet.
Know. Yeah, let me be. It's for a reason.
I communicate for a living.
Yeah. Yep.
If I look, am I ever lost for words on this show?
She's not. I'm the quiet one, and I'm not really quiet.
Right. If I'm being quiet, it's because I am running the multi-universe scenarios in my head. Remember when what's his name with the gloves on?
Thanos?
No, not Captain Marvel. Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
Doctor Strange.
He's cute too.
Yeah, but when he was going through trying to figure out, okay, if I do this, what happens? If I do this, what happens? If I do this, what happens?
Yes.
Literally, that's what I'm doing.
That's part of your process.
That's part of my process. And we all do it on different levels. When a dude comes and hollers at you and you like, I don't even want to give him my number, you have to process him in a dark alley. He's going to have weapons. All these things you got to process. You're going to slash, all those things that you do in a microsecond.
Right.
When I'm being quiet, I am processing how I'm going to respond.
Yeah.
Or what my response needs to be in a moment. And sometimes it is let me be quiet because I need this job to pay these bills.
Hello. That's a lot of us. Yes.
Or it's let me be quiet. I don't think she meant it that way.
Okay.
And let me make sure that what I'm delivering is actually hers.
Right.
Not somebody else's.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it's quiet because I don't feel good right now. Or it's quiet because I'm about to fucking cry.
Yeah.
You know, like, so when I'm quiet.
Yeah.
Let me be quiet.
Yeah. Because you don't know what's going on. So let the person be quiet.
And I do that for other people. Like, I check in on my people, especially this week. And I'm like, hey, you ain't got to say shit to me. But if you need to talk to me.
Right.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I ain't going to push. Because people like to process in silence. You know
they do.
I'm like, okay with that, you know?
Yeah.
But, hey, if you need me, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it.
And not that you have to speak up for yourself. I'll give an example. Even in my office, I did share with someone the day after. I said, I don't have the capacity. They came to my door. Excuse me. And before I even, hey, whatever, I literally put my hand up. I don't have the capacity right now. And I use my words, as people say. But that is the case where you use your words. And they didn't try to force me. They did, she was like, no problem, cool. I'll come back or whatever. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
But in that moment, I was just able to verbalize. I don't have it. I'm not about to do this with you. It meant all of those things, but just me saying I don't have the capacity. I don't have it.
And that's okay.
Yeah. So let people be quiet. Leave people alone. It's really simple.
Yeah.
All right. You got anything else on that? You ready for some joys?
Well, I have a question. So we in South Korea, they have this.
South Korea.
In South Korea, they have this 4B going on. Have you heard about this? So women in South Korea are pissed off and fed up. Right?
Okay.
Right. And so the 4Bs and it's called the 4Bs because in their language, the words I'm about to say all start with B. But they're not dating. They're not having sex. They're not giving birth. They're not getting married. Right? Which you can make it 2B because you're not dating. You ain't know the rest of them.
Right.
But it's your brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But because there's this whole movement. This is like, you know what? I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. And we're seeing a lot of us say, we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. And so I don't know if the 4B movement is it. I do say, I did say, you got to quit fucking people that vote against your interests.
You did say that.
Like, mess up your pH balance in your life.
Yeah.
So don't do that, you know? But I wonder what the aftermath of it is. Like, because, again, for the first time, I feel like we're not just saying, let us get back to work, and fix it.
Right.
I feel like a lot of us are saying, you've shown us who you are multiple times now. So
believe it.
Right. Now, that doesn't mean giving up.
No, not at all.
There's a difference.
There is,
People are like, oh, you just can't give up. Nobody said I'm giving up. What I am saying is I am centering my interest.
Yes. Yep. There's a shift that's happening.
We are forever always trying to let me go to the church and let me do this and let me do that. Let me save everybody else while my pressure going high and da-da-da-da-da.
Hello.
And I think that we are like, let me center me.
Absolutely. Yep.
Because that's really what I'm feeling. Let me center me. And I think that's where we'll find our joy.
I like it. You said 4B, I thought about hair. I'm sorry. I was like,
did.
I know the Korean skincare. Thank you, Neysa. It's your reading rainbow moment.
I know.
Okay, so, and she segued with the joy. You peeped that? I peeped it. I liked it. So, prior to us recording, I did want to lean into some moments of joy and wins that did happen across the country on Election Day. Starting here at home, transit passed.
Yes, it did.
Hello, because, oh, Lord. We could go on for days with that.
I ain't gonna sit on I-24 for 6 hours. No.
They used to be calling me. I was like, you still on? And I know exactly where you at every time. You're like, these people don't know how to merge and da. And we go the same way to work, so I know. And that little left lane now, that's just the left lane. Mm-hmm. You realize it made it worse? I'm so confused. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you have that. And then we talked about like the express lanes and all that stuff at your gathering. Yep. So we'll see. Also for me, because this is my District 60, State House, Shondell Brooks.
Yes.
Won. So congrats to her. Yep.
Whoop, whoop.
That's awesome. And again, not giving into like trauma porn and all that. You can look her up and read more about her story.
Yes.
Sora Angela also Brooks, first black senator in Maryland.
Yep.
Lisa Blunt Rochester, who's a D9 sister, first black and female senator in Delaware. And then we have Monroe Nichols, who's the first black mayor of Tulsa. And his election comes 103 years after the Tulsa massacre. So, go on and sip your tea. But for me, it was for faith. And obviously, I'm only speaking for me. And Neysa knows, I'm a joyful person, joy-filled person. I trust God first and foremost, and that's I'm gonna leave that at that. So for me, I had to lean into joy. I'm like, I'm not gonna let these people's wins be in vain. Like they won.
Correct.
I don't want you to be lost in the sauce. Congratulations to you.
That is very much so true.
So those are my thoughts. You know, once I kind of started to process, I'm like, let me hype them up. Congratulations. You know, so for me, there's some joy in the midst of the rain, which. You know, peace isn't the absence of chaos.
Oh,
it's not. When the finger gets to go on preaching,
come on, Pastor.
It's not but the word, like, it's not. Come on, shit's going to happen. It's how you deal with it.
Thank you. I'm sick of the whole God's in control people, though. God's in control. Yes.
He is.
He was in control in 1968.
Yeah.
He was in control in 1492.
Yeah.
He was in control when Pharaoh had his foot on people's necks. Yes. He was. He's not in control.
He's never not been in control.
Right.
Yeah.
That don't mean that the shit that happened was right.
Exactly. Yeah. Agreed. Mm-hmm.
God was in control of Auschwitz. He was in control of Rwanda. He's in control of Khmer Rouge. He's in control of the Trail of Tears. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's been in control.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Me being angry is not negating his dominance.
Not at all. No.
He's omnipotent.
He accounted
and I'm mad.
Exactly. He accounted for the anger. Right. Yeah.
So, like, that's why people like, oh, it's blasphemy. It's not.
No.
God know me. Because he made me. Look at me.
What?
Fearfully and wonderfully.
Every hair.
Come on now.
He knows.
But.
No, I know.
He know. And
he know.
So,
and I'm mad. So that is my take on that. But I did want to shout them out and the others whose names I might not know, you know,
of course,
who won. So yeah. Congratulations.
Woot twits.
Yeah. What? What's happening?
I'm being good.
I know.
Not really.
Oh my gosh. I will say.
This is actually better than I thought it was going to do.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
You got some sense.
I do.
I will also say, too, we've talked about it on another episode. The importance, again, I cannot reiterate, of your local elections.
Come on now.
You have midterms. You have, your city council, your school board. I will forever drive that point home.
Cut them off at the knees.
Yes. And you've said that. Like, please vote in your local elections. Please.
Even though I think that they are aware of that. And by they, I mean the evil peoples. I think that they're aware of that. Hence why we've seen a lot of recently, they do not start. Some of these fools, they never held office ever.
That's true. They go just straight to them. Yeah. So, because they know that we're cutting them off at the knees, Yeah. But, so, yeah, you got to figure it out. Educate yourself. Know the issues. Know the voting records of the people if they've already held office. It's public. Yes. I will continue to say that. Study. I'm about to sound like the old people. If you get off that phone and read something,
Hell, the shit's on your phone.
It is on your phone too.
Google it on your phone.
It is end to end. Yeah, look, it is. So yeah,
you ain't got to be no world scholar.
No,
I'm not asking you to read all the New York Times, the Washington Post, the Atlantic.
Yeah,
I'm not asking you to do that. Now I got them all, but you ain't got to do all that. You know, I am saying that when you take your phone to the bathroom to do your number 2, because I know you do.
We all do.
I know you do it. Sit there and look up the stuff while you do number 2. Don't do the TikToks while you're making the poop.
Right. Absolutely.
You know, spend one of your poop times doing a little research.
Be intentional.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Know what's going on where you live. And that's my plea for now. So with that, you're going to segue us. We're sticking on the topic of joy.
Yes.
You posted a photo recently.
I need to, I should have brought the book up here with me. That was way dumb of me not to do that.
That's okay.
But, so Tracy Michelle Lewis Gidgets.
Shout out.
Yes. Author, my publisher. So let me go ahead and use this disclaimer. She is an amazing author.
Yeah.
And she's done tons of work. And she does a lot of bios with people. And like she worked with Tab. She's worked with Ricky Smiley.
Okay.
You know, like she does a lot of that, helping them get their work on the paper and all that. She has put out the Black Joy book, and I'll post the picture of it in the when I edit this. And it grew out of several years ago. Her cousin was gunned down at Kroger. It's interesting that she knew one of the people who were gunned down. I knew the other. I'm not going to rehash that because I don't want to re-traumatize those families. Right. But out of processing that, how do you come out of that? Because we all know violence. Like as a Black American, you are typically only 1 or 2 degrees away from violence, right? Even though it's always around you on the perimeter, it's different. When it hits a person you know. It's not a hashtag. Right. It's a person I know. You know. You know? And it just feels, I can tell exactly where I was when I got the call. Yeah. And I know that day I actually heard about it because it was near my mother's home. And I did my calls to my family and then went to dinner with my in-laws who were happening to be in town and got the call that, wait, somebody didn't make it back home.
Yeah. Yep.
So in that moment, it's very difficult. Yeah. Because you know it's in the ramifications for their family that carry to today. Yeah. You know, it's just a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. So she wrote the Black Joy book out of that. Like Black Joy as revolution. Yes, it is. Resistance. Yes. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's wonderfully done. Yeah. Recently, she put out the Black Joy workbook. So not only can you read about how you can do it, you can process it and work through it.
And do the work.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And maybe that's why I'm so raw, is because the lion's been at the door. Yeah. And it's actually taken somebody that I know. You know? Yeah. And to see everybody walking around with lion cubs like it ain't dangerous. Yeah. And I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? You know? So. Yeah. But I said, I ain't going to give you no pain porn, so I refuse to. I refuse to.
Just stab your little eye.
Because I refuse to.
You're still pretty.
So. Yes. But pick it up. I will drop the link we'll drop so that way you can see it and support it and get it and work through it. Yeah. And work through this moment, because we said it was a moment and there was a movement, but I really feel like these moments are actually forcing us to move less.
Okay, nap ministry. That's another one for me. Trisha's been trying to tell us.
She has.
Sit down. This ain't for you. This one ain't yours. I'll recommend both. Yes. Joy and rest. Yes. Invest in some rest. Yeah. Because we deserve. Yeah. So, yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out, and and I'm not talking about the chaos of it all.
Right.
I'm talking about the Black women of it all and what we pull out of. Yeah. What we divest from. What we invest in. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be 100% transparent here.
Okay.
Some of this stuff we should have been doing beforehand.
Fair.
Rest,
yeah.
Joy.
Yes.
All of that.
Yep.
But like your grandma used to say, you know, hard head make a soft ass. And at this point, I ain't taking no more beatings.
Come on.
I ain't
rest
taking
my
no more.
eyes in the middle of the day. That's my... Like, grandma, you sleep? No, I'm just resting my eyes. I'm going to start doing that at work. I hear y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm just, that's just where I am.
Yeah.
And so I am interested to see where this comes and how this plays out.
Understood. And the conversation will continue. So
yes.
Make sure you stay in touch with us. Again, we're on all the platforms. iTunes, Spotify, Google, YouTube. We're everywhere. Social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So, yeah. Check us out. Conversation continues because it has to. You got to communicate.
It does.
So.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
You good? For now?
Yes.
Okay. For now. We can say for now. It changes, right? Life changes.
By the moment.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.
You did yours to the front again.
This is the millennial. Yours is the X version. It's